Welcome back to Reeltalk with Dave and Cordell,
where we continue to bring you the finest movie reviews on the web.
Now today we are tackling the newest hero to come out of the Marvel Cineverse, the mighty Thor.
With direction from Ken Branagh and a cosmically star-studded cast, we're going to find out if Marvel can get lightning to strike twice with their God of Thunder. Now here at Reeltalk, Cordell and I have a unique way of rating movies.
To help you decide if a movie is right for you, we've broken it down into 3 categories.
Why would I see it? Would I stay? And would I see it again?
Now in each category, a movie is awarded a particular item.
A soda, a box of candy, and a popcorn. The movie theater essentials.
Now as you know, these essentials come in a variety of sizes, and here at Reeltalk, size matters.
Now it's the size that dictates just how enjoyable a movie is. Take The Godfather. This is a movie that's probably going to get a large in all 3 categories. And something like Fast 5, we're probably looking at a medium or a small.
And Beverly Hills Chihuahua 2? I'd eat beforehand.
Let's see how Marvel's Thor stacks up in this week's review. So let's start off with, why should I see this movie?
The first reason is that Thor is the newest movie put out by Marvel Studios, which is quickly becoming a cinematic juggernaut, turning his beloved comic book characters into first-rate movie icons.
Now they've had huge success with their Iron Man films, and are probably looking to duplicate that with Thor.
Another reason is to see the director, Kenneth Branagh, can shed his Shakespearean shadow and make a movie that does not rely on iambic pentameter to be successful.
Even though Branagh has yet to try his luck with a blockbuster, this man has cut his teeth on some of the finest stories of all time.
Our final reason is the cast, and Thor has both bases covered.
For you ladies, we've got a very well-fit looking Chris Hemsworth. And gentlemen, we have Natalie Portman, fresh off her Academy Award win in Black Swan.
But are these elements enough to keep me in my seat?
Would I stay? Absolutely.
Thor may not be the best movie out, but it's certainly no slouch.
It's worth seeing just for the inevitable Avengers plug.
But Thor is not without his shortcomings. Now, if there's one thing I hate in a movie, it's the unnecessary character there solely to provide comic relief.
This is going on Facebook, smile.
This adds an unbelievable amount of cheese to a movie that really needs to have none at all.
Thor is already a fantastical character, one that audiences may have trouble grasping to, so adding such B-movie fare is unwarranted and distracting. And sadly, this is the case with most of the scenes on Earth. Whenever our God of Thunder is out of his element, the movie loses most of its luster.
But I feel the scenes that take place elsewhere really help to bring those issues out of the light. I mean, all the Asgardian scenes keep you riveted, and the actors there help with that. I mean, Anthony Hopkins as Odin, the man is an unstoppable force of acting prowess. And even newcomer Tom Hiddleston really hits his portrayal of the mischievous Loki out of the park.
But as mentioned, our Earthbound characters leave much to be desired. Natalie Portman is an Academy Award-winning actress and an all-around favorite for the movie-going public. But her talents are misused here. Reminiscent of the dryness we saw in the Star Wars prequels, Jane Foster is a stock female character, with little or no depth, and her relationship with Thor, though inevitable, seemed rushed and without the way of grand romance.
Certainly nothing Shakespearean about the way they fell into each other's arms. But the one thing the movie does right is its action. The mighty Thor and his Warriors 3 are always great to see doing battle, whether it's with the Asgardian destroyer or the fearsome army of frost giants. We love to see our hero hammer away at his foes.
Though fortunately, Thor did not fall into the same trap that Iron Man 2 did, giving the audience too much to handle.
Sadly, the audience didn't get enough to chew on with Thor, and the movie suffered because of it.
So, would I see it again?
Yes and no. The yes is pretty straightforward. This was a fun movie, made all the more so in the theater. I mean, action-packed and optional 3D? That spells out a pretty good weekend in my book. Plus, another good reason is some pre-gaming for the new Avengers movie, and to take a good long look at that after-credits tie-in scene.
No. I personally don't see movies in the theater more than once unless I missed something the first time or could gain a better understanding the second time around. And this is not the case with Thor, it's pretty cut and dry, so I didn't need any further explanation of the story. A bit of been there, seen that attitude.
So now for this week's Reeltalk rating.
First, would I see it? Yeah, Marvel movies are all but guaranteed to put moviegoers in their seats, so we'll go with a large drink.
Would I stay? Absolutely. The movie provides adequate thrills, more than enough to keep me in my seat the whole time. Say a medium box of candy.
Now, would I see it again? Maybe, maybe not. I mean, nothing against the movie personally, but I don't see myself spending another $15.50 for it in the theater, so we'll go with the small popcorn. So that wraps up this week's review of Marvel's Thor.
Be sure to join us next time when Cordell and I continue to bring you the best reviews on the web.
And remember, if you guys have any questions, comments, concerns, feel free to drop Dave or myself an email.
So until next time, see you at the theater.